Hello my friends, this is Julie with Craft with Julie, and today we're going to create these 4 Halloween themed cards. Look how cute they are. So fun. If you do not send Halloween cards, you could easily switch them up to create like birthday or all kinds of different occasions, and just maybe leave those little bats and things off of the cards, and you can have a totally different feel to them. So if you would like the cutting directions for these cards and the other projects we've created this month, all you need to do is go down below and click on the Join My Newsletter link, and I will email you the cutting guide. This is it right here. It tells you all the things that you need to create the projects. We've already created the You Cast Me a Spell, so if you missed that video, you can go back and check it out. Today we're doing the cards, and then next week we're going to do the Hello October layout. So we're not quite done with all of our fun Halloween projects. So the other things that you will need are your stamp set. I'm using, let me try, it says right in front of me. I'm like, where does it say it? Halloween Memories right there on the top. This is a really fun one. It has some nice big titles, but I'm using them for cards today. And you'll also need some transparent adhesive-backed dots. These were out of stock for a minute. Is my phone moving again today? Maybe not. Hold on. There we go. These were out of stock for a minute, but they are back in stock. You'll also want Granny Apple Green and Gorgeous Grape ink. You can get the full size, or there is a pack, let me remember the name, the Classic Stampin' Spots Assortment. You can get quite a few different colors in these little baby ink pads to try them out. So that's where those came from. And then you'll need some black twine, and then I think, oh, and a little hole punch. You'll need that as well. I think that is all. So let's go ahead and get started on our cards. Okay, so this is card number 1. This one right here. So fun. Let's put these out of the way so we can focus on this one. And I have all of the pieces cut in inside my card base. Words are hard today. The one thing I didn't mention is the stickers. If you want your sticker sheet, you should have all the stickers you need left over from our last project, so grab that as well. I'm just using a white piece of cardstock for my card base. Close to my heart used to have some amazing card bases and envelopes. We are asking over and over for Stampin' Up to supply the same product, but for right now I'm just taking the 8.5 by 11, cutting them in half, and that works just fine too. All right, you'll need a piece of black cardstock, a piece of the spotted pumpkin pie, the gorgeous grape, a little bit of the stripe, or the Beetlejuice paper, if that's what you want to call it, some bubbles, and then a little piece of white. So let's go ahead and do the stamping first. Oh, I need this one. This is the one I need. We are going to stamp the 31 and the Gorgeous Grape ink. Grab that. And then my Gorgeous Grape. I'm just going to ink this up. I love these little small ones so I can kind of try out the color, see if I like it, and then if I'm digging the color, then I get the big one. So I've been collecting, I don't know why this is so funny looking. Hold on. I've been collecting the bigger ink pads, and I'm getting the hang of opening them. If you know Stampin' Up colors or ink pads, you know what I mean. It takes a minute to figure out how to open and close those things. Okay, I'm just going to edge distress that. I forgot to mention what I was doing. And then let's make our tag. So it's super easy. I'm just going to cut this off at an angle and then flip it around, line it up, and it should make it match the other side. Super easy to make a tag. And then I'm going to add punch my hole. Okay, and this little bottom part is actually a sticker, so it's right here on our sticker sheet. I'm going to grab that. And put that across. Oh, sorry, I just thought, I looked at my camera and it looked like it wasn't recording. I was like, oh, that is not good. But I think we're good. All right. So now we can add our 31. There was a little panic moment there for a minute, but I think we're good. All right, and then this little sticker right there is on our sticker sheet. It's in these words right here. And I'm just gonna take October, add that right on the top. Oops, oh goodness. Oh no, my fingers pushed it underneath. Hold on, there we go. Need my little tweezers. Okay. And then our twine. This is twine I actually got off of Amazon. I'll put the link down below where I found this one. It came with a neutral and a white, and it's a little bit thicker than what Stampin' Up has. But Stampin' Up also carries it as well, so if you need some. But that's why it looks a little bit thicker, is because it is. I've been using this for a while, and of course, probably like all of you guys, you like to use up what you have before you get new. So I'm just going to double up that twine and then put those through, and then pull the tails through the loop, and just like that. And you can trim these up a little bit. Oh, my scissors, come on. There we go. Give them a little haircut, and if you want, you can just pull those so they unravel, so it makes them nice and fluffy. Okay, pull those strings apart. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and assemble the card. And let's put the black down first. And this is the two-tone black, so you can see it's a lot lighter on one side than the other. It's the two-tone that comes in the cardstock pack that matches this collection, which is also out of stock, but I'm watching it. So if you are wanting the cardstock pack that matches, just keep watching my socials, like on Facebook, and I will post as soon as I see it. I check for it like twice a day. So keep an eye on that. If you're not on my Facebook, there is a link below where you can join my Facebook group. So you can head over there. Okay. So there we go. We got all of our little layers on there. And now we can add our tag. I'm going to put some dimensionals behind it. Just like that. And you guys have inspired me. I asked on my Facebook group a couple weeks ago, I think, if you guys send Halloween cards. And I was actually very surprised how many do. So I am going to send these out to somebody this year, and just not keep them in my card box. inspired me to send them. Maybe I'll send them to my sisters. They don't probably get anything for Halloween. All right, there we go. Now we can add our dots, which are right here. I'm going to use the light green ones, and I'm using all the small. So I'm putting one right there, and then 2 over here, and I need to get my bat. Oh, here we go. He is on the sticker sheet, so he's right here. Hard to tell in that box, but they are there. And I'm going to add it right there. So there is card number 1. I just love that one. It makes me so happy. All right, so card number 2, let me flip my instructions so we know which one we're working on. Is this one right here, Trick or Treat. So I'm gonna grab the papers for that. So you want a card base, again, some black cardstock, some stripes of the striped one, the gorgeous grape and the pumpkin pie, and then granny apple. We're going to stamp on the granny apple. Let me grab my stamp. Okay. We are going to stamp Trick or Treat. It's a nice big long one. There we go. And then grab our black ink. All right, so here's my black. I'm still using my Close to My Heart one. I did get the, I think it's Memento is the one from Stampin' Up, but it is on my other desk right now, so we're going to use this one. Okay, so we're going to get that all inked up, stamp right in the center, just like that. And then we are going to dovetail the ends. So we're just going to snip up the center and meet in the middle. And same on this side. Just like that. Okay. Now, if you would like, you can add a little bit of a distressed edge with your granny apple ink. Now, these little spots make it super easy to add little edge distressing. I did notice as I'm getting the larger ones that they're a lot juicier. So to do the edging, it's actually better to use like a sponge or something like that. And I'm actually, next month, I'm going to teach you more about that in our class for November. So stay tuned. Okay, so that is all the stamping for that one. And let's add our black. Yeah, I am learning some things about Stampin' Up. So you guys that have used Stampin' Up for a while are probably laughing at me. You're like, of course it's juicier. We all know that. But I am learning. So thank you for being patient with me while I learn some things. Okay, so I'm just going to lay them out so I kind of know where I want to put them. And then I'm just going to add some adhesive. You'll want to just leave a little edge of black around each one. It's about 1/4 of an inch if you want to measure, but I don't know if it's exact because I'm not measuring. So that is my guess by eyeballing that it's about 1/4 of an inch all the way around. And I got a little bit of adhesive. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to add the Trick or Treat right down the center. And then we're going to add our bow. And I doubled it up again. So it's probably, maybe I'll measure it this time. It's probably about 6 or 7 inches doubled. And I'm going to make a double bow. Okay. So then I can cut this loop right there. And then that one. And just kind of play with it to get the size that I want. I don't want it too big. And definitely cut those little strings down. Oh, they're still too long. Hold on. I need to go get my Stampin' Up scissors because they're really sharp. I actually poked myself with them. Oh, and glue dots. All right. I mean, it's not Halloween without a little blood, right? I'm just trying not to get it on my cards. All right, glue dots. And we can add that right below the trick or treat. Cute little thing. Okay. We are done with card number 2. All right, so card 3 is this one, the purple. So I cut the base out of the Gorgeous Grape, and I cut it, let's see, 4 1/4 by 11. I have to think about it, because again, I'm used to just card bases made for me, so I have to think about it. But I thought this is fun. 4 1/4 by 11, and then you cut it, you score it right here on the top, and so it opens this way. So it's a little bit different with our Gorgeous Grape. You have some spell books and a piece of the it's not Glacier, Pool Party is the color, and then your little white piece. And we're going to stamp Spooky Fun across that. That one's not long enough, so let me borrow this block. I will clean those in a minute. There we go. And I'm going to use a Gorgeous Grape ink. Now I'll probably not get the larger Gorgeous Grape because I don't tend to use purple unless it's Halloween time. I don't know. You tell me, do you use purple more than that? Convince me that I need it. I don't know why these are like bubbling. It's so funny. Is it the ink pad? They're being silly. That's what's so nice about these clear ones is you can see if they're properly inked up or not before you put it down. Okay, Spooky Fun. And then we are going to, actually I didn't even, here we go. I'm like, why am I looking at my instructions? There's our sample right there. I'm looking at the picture and the instructions. Okay, so let's dovetail these. So in the center and then corner to corner. And the same on this one. Just a little baby dovetail. And then we can edge distress it with our little baby block. Yeah, the classic spots comes with like a red, a real red, so it's really great for like Christmas too, and some grays. And it's been really fun to try out all the different colors, and it's actually not too badly priced, so you can do it kind of on a budget. Okay, so let's put this one down. These are actually pretty easy to put together, so just leave about 3/4 inches on each side. Then I'm going to add this little piece of stripe right there across the bottom, and our dimensionals, they flew away. There we go. Found them. Add a couple across here. And then we'll add some dots on this one. So this one you're going to offset your Spooky Fun so that little piece of stripe shows through. So it kind of grounds that a little bit. And now we have our little dots. And let me grab my pickup tool, which I love. If you don't have this, highly recommend it. It's a pickup tool. Grabs all of your things. Put them on your projects. I'm using like the clear whitish ones, so they pop off of that purple. Okay, there we go. So that is card number 3. All right, so here's our last one. No stamping. Are you guys so happy? There's no stamping. And what you'll need is a white base. Now let me put my stamp away because we don't need it anymore. A white, oh, but I got ink on there. Good thing we're going to cover that up. I have a little ink on my hand. Okay, so we need the Pool Party stripe, this little black one, and then the stripe. Okay. So we're going to add this straight to the card base. And just like that. And then this kind of, I don't even know, stars, I guess. Black pattern. And then our stripe, our Beetlejuice paper. Have you guys seen that movie? Let me know in the comments if you've seen it. My daughter went and saw it with her boyfriend and his family. I don't remember watching the old one, so I'm not super interested in seeing the new one. But let me know in the comments if you've seen it. Okay, so I'm getting the small little dots and the Halloween sticker. And I'm actually going to add some of these little baby dots across the sticker so it pops up a little bit. And just add a couple across here. I didn't think I needed the small ones, so I'm like, it's fine. But they came in one of the paper pumpkins that I got, and I'm like, yep, I need the small ones too because they go so well on these little intricate pieces that I definitely need to keep those in my stock as well. So we're going to add this just across the card with your L kind of lining up right with that black one. So Halloween, and then there's all kinds of different sayings right here. So you can totally change up what you want to put there. You could do like Wicked Fun, This Way Comes, Spooky Season, Fright Night, Trick or Treat. I did Creepin' It Real because I think that's funny. Creepin' It Real. So I'm gonna add, oops, right there underneath. This is actually the one I should send my sisters. Creepin' It Real. And then there is another small black bat sticker. I'm gonna add right there. And then some purple dots is the last thing we're going to add to this card. So I'm going to grab some of those, just using the small ones. And there we have it. We have our 4 Halloween cards that you can send. You still have time to send them too. So get these guys made and out in the mail and brighten some people's day. All right. Just quickly again, if you would like the cutting, excuse me, the cutting directions for the projects we're making this month, including these cards, just fill out the form down below on the newsletter. Just join my newsletter list and I will email you the instructions, and then every month I will send you the new set of instructions. So at the beginning of each month, I'll send you the project guide for what we're creating that month into your inbox. Let me see, what else am I thinking? Oh, I don't know, I can't remember. Okay, so join us next week. We're going to do a not Halloween themed layout, more of just a fall, October birthday. It can be all kinds of fun things layout. If you missed last week's, you can go back and watch that. If you enjoyed this video, I would love a thumbs up. Maybe, you know, leave me a comment down below of maybe who you're going to send these cards to, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.